Would you rather chew off or someone else's?
Well, I think you'd probably do. You don't want to hurt somebody.
Oh, I hadn't considered the pain aspect of this.
Yeah.
Oh, that's messed up.
Okay, so Michael, what do you think about hauntings?
What do I think about hauntings?
Yeah,
I think
do
they're
you think-
great movie plots.
Do you think they exist?
No,
Okay.
not in any way.
Yeah, I didn't think you did. And I don't think I do either.
Uh-huh.
But I kind of think I might be haunted.
I remember there was something about when you first moved into this
Yeah.
apartment. Is that still a thing?
So I'll get to what the most recent thing is, but to set
Oh,
the
God.
table for everybody who doesn't know about this. So when Charlotte and I first moved into this place back in October, we just had a couple of strange things happen. And the biggest one was that 2 nights, the toilet seat, like the full thing, was left open.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Charlotte, as makes total sense, blamed me for this. Because why would she lift it up at all? That doesn't make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
And so, it makes sense to me. You would logically, it makes sense that I did this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me pull out some.
I have to be honest. You did this.
Let me pull out some counter facts, though.
Okay.
Just because, I'm open to the fact that I did this.
Uh-huh.
So here's the thing. The first thing is that happened in the bathroom in our bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
I don't use that bathroom ever. I use the bathroom outside where all of my things are and where I just use the restroom.
Uh-huh.
The thing is that bathrooms kind of freak me out. And so I like that I have my special bathroom that's my bathroom and that Charlotte doesn't use it, doesn't go near it. She has all of her stuff surrounded on our bedroom bathroom.
Do we need to delve into why bathrooms freak you out?
And probably not. It's just it's honestly not a crazy thing. It's a germ thing. I just think the germs freak me out, and I don't like having Charlotte has all of her stuff all over in the bathroom, which is fine because it's her bathroom. I have my bathroom, so I don't use that bathroom. And that's at night. That's during the day. I don't use that bathroom unless randomly there were a couple times where we couldn't use that bathroom.
Yeah.
The other thing about this is I grew up in a household where it was my mom and my sister. I'd go to my dad's once a week and then every other weekend, but primarily I grew up with my mom and my sister. And so I grew up never leaving the seat up.
Yeah.
It just wasn't a thing because it was something that, I would I had people who would immediately tell me if I did that. And so it's never been a thing. I've lived with Charlotte now for, this is 3 or 4 years. And before that we lived with Dora. So I've lived with women for most of the time that I've been out of living with my mom and my sister too.
Yeah.
Never have had somebody report that I've left the seat up. And so suddenly it happens 2 times within a week is pretty weird.
Yeah.
Okay. Then the final thing about this is it happened at night because that's when Charlotte fell in.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember this happening, which leads me to think, okay, if I don't remember going into this restroom at all, because that's the thing is it's not even I remember using the restroom, but I thought I'd left the seat down or something.
Yeah.
I didn't use this restroom in my mind. I don't have any memory of this. And so what, did I sleepwalk? I've never sleepwalked in my life.
That you know
ever.
of.
Well, but I've lived with people my entire life.
Yeah, but no one would come and tell you that you sleptwalked if you just went to the bathroom when you sleptwalked. No one would be like, "Oh, you were sleepwalking last night." They'd be like, "You went to the bathroom last night."
I don't think that people tend to sleepwalk just to go to the bathroom.
I don't know.
I think sleepwalking tends to be a whole thing.
I do have a great story about my brother sleepwalking.
Okay, well, we're in my story time right now, so tell that a different time.
Okay.
So all of that together, and I'm I don't know. Logically, maybe it was me. But why? Why would I have left the seat up? When I've never done this before.
Yeah, Yeah.
Like, if it wasn't those 3 things all together, I'd be like, yeah, okay, I did this. But it never happened again. It's never happened again. It happened those 2 times and hasn't happened again. So then there were other like little small things, like things feeling like they were moved, or like we suddenly didn't have something that we had before, things like that. Like my water bottle going missing and things like that, where I'm like, yeah, I probably just left that somewhere, right? Like that's probably not something. There was one other that I can't remember that felt like more of a big deal, but I can't remember it anymore. So maybe it wasn't. So that leads me to this last week when at 4 a.m., Theo needs to go outside to go potty, right? So I take her out. And when I get back in, I'm like, okay, I'm slightly hungry. So I know if I don't eat, there's no chance I'm going to fall asleep. Like, so I've got to eat. And so I go and I grab like a little protein bar thing to eat. And I make a little drink to like help me fall back asleep. And I wear a retainer at night. I've had this retainer for a very long time. And so I take out the retainer and I put it in my pocket, which is like gross. Whatever.
Yeah, it's very gross.
But that's life. It's 4 a.m. And so I'm wearing these little shorts and I put the retainer in my pocket.
I don't like that.
Whatever.
You deserve whatever haunting you get.
So then I sit down right here on this couch, right here actually. So right between us. And I eat the little protein bar, I drink the drink, and then I get up. I think that I set the drink here. I don't take the drink anywhere. So it gets left on the table. I think that I threw away the protein wrapper. And then I
went into the bathroom and pulled up both the seats.
I don't go to the bathroom or anything. It's important. I don't go to the bathroom or anything. I go and I lay down in bed and I fall. Well, I don't fall back asleep. I toss and turn for like 2.5 hours. But so the protein thing didn't actually work for me. But that's it. Those are that was the process of my movements. Was thing in my pocket, come over here, sit down, eat, drink, leave the thing there, maybe throw the protein, that one I don't know about, maybe throw that away, go into bed. This retainer's gone. I mean, and when I say it's gone, I mean it is gone. I mean that I have looked under this in every single way possible. I took off every single one of these cushions because they're all removable except for this one. I took all of these off, obviously. And then I not only did that, I broke apart the sectional, because it's a sectional. So I was able to break it fully apart to look in case it went into any of the cracks. So it is not. I can say very confidently, it is nowhere right here. In the bed, I lifted up the mattress. I looked all down around it. I've like pulled out like the books and everything around my bed, like looked all through all of that. It's gone. Now, obviously, it's somewhere, right? Like the logical thing is that it's somewhere.
I think the most logical answer is that you threw it out with the protein bar wrapper.
See, that's what we went to too. Charlotte checked the trash.
But did you check right here?
I mean, dude, I wish. This thing's going to be expensive to replace.
Yeah, retainers cost a fortune. It's stupid how expensive retainers are.
Yeah. And like logically, I know that it's just somewhere around here, or that I like threw it out with the wrapper somehow. Like, which
seems like the most likely
one. Why did I
one?
reach into my pocket and like pull it out to throw it away?
Unless it like fell out of your pocket and you didn't remember, and then you put it on the table and the wrapper was there and you grabbed both of them or something.
Maybe. Like, yeah, it's totally possible, right? Like that makes the most sense.
I find that when something disappears in a way that doesn't make sense, it's exactly where it's supposed to be. And I'm just not remembering where it's supposed to be.
Well, that's the problem with the retainer, though, is it's either supposed to be in my pocket, which it's clearly not. I've checked that 60,000 times. It's not in my mouth, because trust me.
It's not in your mouth?
I checked my mouth so many times,
just
dude.
in case.
Just in case I was an idiot. And it's not in the little container. So this all leads me to just this understanding that, no, I'm not haunted, but this 10% of me that's like, what if? Because none of these things make sense.
You also thought someone was living in your walls for a little while because of the toilet thing.
Because of the toilet thing.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, genuinely, that one I actually did. I searched around. I was like, now hold on. Like, I don't want to be the idiot who's like, it's probably me. And then I don't search my house and there's somebody living in our walls. There's nowhere in here that somebody could live in, I don't think.
Up in that little AC vent.
They're not fitting through that unless they're a child who has unnaturally skinny shoulders.
That's what it is. You figured it out.
Oh, I've identified them.
Mm-hmm. They bust out and they go, damn it, damn you.
So that's it. I'm going to keep you updated in case there's any more haunting material.
Okay, cool.
But I don't think, but there's this small part of me that's maybe.
I'm happy to report no hauntings at my place.
That's good.
Yeah.
But that gives me a segue into what we're going to be doing today.
Oh, wait, I need to tell you about my brother's sleepwalking story.
Oh, okay. I kind of thought we'd say this for later, but that's fine.
It's so short. It's too short to say for anything else.
All right.
So me and my mom and dad were sitting and watching TV. My brother had gone to bed because he had something in the morning.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, he comes out of the bedroom and just walks past the back of the couch while we're all watching TV. And we're like, oh, hey, Chris, what's up? And he just keeps going and ignores us. Goes into the kitchen. We hear him open up the refrigerator. He walks back out with a full jar of mayonnaise and just walks right past the back of the back of the couch and goes straight back to bed with a jar of mayonnaise. And we're all just like, what? And he just went back to bed with a jar of mayonnaise.
Did you ask him in the morning what
happened? He had no memory of it.
Was he just cuddling the jar of mayonnaise?
That I don't remember. I think my dad went in to go get the jar of mayonnaise from him. I don't remember what he was doing with it.
That's hilarious. Oh, man. Well, okay.
That's a perfect segue to what we're doing today.
No, it's really not. You ruined my segue. Because what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be doing, what is it called?
Would you rather?
Would you rather? And I have one to kick us off.
Ooh,
because
okay.
I wanted to torture you.
Oh, God.
And so I have a would you rather, because we have a website where they're gonna have like would you rathers, and what we're gonna be doing is that we're gonna be answering whether or not we're gonna be answering the question for the other person.
Yes, to see if we know each other well enough.
So when the would you rather comes up, we're going to answer it for I'm gonna answer it for Michael, Michael's gonna answer it for me, and we're gonna see whether we're right.
Mm-hmm.
But before we start that, because I don't think we're ever going to fit this into a different segment. So I have a would you rather for you.
I'm really scared. What the hell are you about to say?
I really tried to think about what would be the worst for you.
Oh, God.
And so this is, Michael, this is terrible. But I have to know. So the first one is, would you rather be haunted by the It Follows creature?
Okay. That's the one where it follows you around if you have sex.
Well, you have sex and then you contract it.
Yeah. That one was bad. That did give me a lot of existential dread.
But you are unable to have sex with anyone else.
It's just following.
Yeah, yeah, it's just
okay,
following you.
What's the or?
Or
what the fuck, dude?
This is okay. Or because I had to make the It Follows one really bad. So
you made it really bad.
So that this one as because this is the one that I had, and then I'm stalling too much because it makes me uncomfortable to ask. Okay, or you take a needle to the eye with peanut oil.
I mean, the obvious answer here is you take a needle to the eye.
With peanut oil?
Yeah, peanut oil is not actually an allergen, apparently.
Okay, well then
the way that it's
fine with peanuts.
I don't think I would react to that. It'd be bad, but I think
it would go into your bloodstream, right?
I think the worst part of that is that my eye would get hurt.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not sure.
I think it would go into your bloodstream.
I absolutely cannot be sure.
Why would it not go into your bloodstream?
I have no idea. I think that is a less bad fate than the It Follows one.
Really?
I'm gonna die.
I think you would die from the other one.
I think I would survive the other one.
Why?
And it would be bad.
Why do you think you'd survive?
Well, you didn't say I don't have an EpiPen or I can't go to the hospital. There's nothing I can do to stop the It Follows.
You have to
creature.
deal with it for 30 minutes before you can do a solution.
I also just think that the amount of peanuts on the tip of a needle is just not enough to get into my bloodstream and cause me to react through my eyeball.
Well, this sucks.
Yeah, I think you gave me you gave me two really shitty options.
Yeah.
But the needle one is just way less shitty. Yes, I would rather be injured one time rather than followed for the rest of my life until this thing kills me.
I just think you'll die from the peanut one.
Well, you didn't say that part.
Fine, you die from it.
So would I rather die immediately or would I rather die from a creature that's following me?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. We can get rid of the peanut thing, but yeah.
So just die or...
Dude, would you rather die or live with dread your entire life?
I don't remember.
I think I would still rather live with dread. But
the It Follows thing doesn't really haunt you. It just comes after you.
And once it gets you, it kills you.
That is... I mean, if I know... do I know I'm making the choice?
Yeah.
Okay, if I know I'm making the choice, then yeah, I choose the It Follows.
Yeah. The Follows one would be expensive.
It's a really bad choice because you have to fly around the world constantly.
Yeah, it's super expensive.
Can the It Follows thing buy a plane ticket?
I
guess it doesn't have an identity.
I don't know. So. The director has technically said it would take a flight to you, which just
how would it get
seems
past
so
TSA?
silly. No one can see it.
Oh, is it? You're right. It is invisible, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I always forget that part.
Yeah.
It's just standing in the hall,
Yeah,
the aisle of the plane.
It's very silly.
And trying moving around as the concessions cart is coming through.
Yeah. I remember when the director answered that, and I was like, that's silly.
It's that intelligent. They can read the board, and it's like, oh yeah, he went to Denver, so
Yeah.
no, that flight is a layover in Houston, but I guess that's okay.
It is the fastest route.
All right, would you rather?
Okay.
These are not as horrific.
Yeah.
This is from a pretty friendly website. Would you rather listen to one song for the rest of your life or never be allowed to listen to the same song twice?
For you would rather... I mean, because I think the obvious one, I think you would rather listen to new songs. Mm-hmm. I think that one's obvious.
Yeah, I think you're the same too. I think we're both
I guess I
people
answered
who
it for
likes
myself.
to. We're both people who like to listen to a song over and over again.
Yeah.
But we don't want to just listen to that one song.
No.
That's a little too. But I would be sad to not be able to go back to songs. That actually would be a fate that would hurt me.
And I don't enjoy a song as the first time I listen to it is probably for a song that I'm going to love, probably one of the least amount of love I'll have for the song. Mm-hmm. I enjoy songs more the more I listen to them. So
I agree with that. Do you know how many times I listened to Golden from K-pop Demon Hunters? A lot.
I mean, Spotify probably would tell you.
Oh, it was my most listened to song of 2025.
Yeah. So it did tell you.
It did tell me. I just don't remember. All right. Would you rather chew your toenails off or someone else's fingernails?
Okay. So I'm answering for you. I think someone else's fingernails. No, I think you'd probably do toenails. You don't want to hurt somebody.
Oh, I hadn't considered the pain aspect of this.
Yeah.
Oh, that's messed up.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about basically trimming your nails, but no, this is
the full fingernails.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the pain aspect, I think you want to chew someone else's fingernails off. No, I'm kidding.
I was like, that's a serious misread.
No, okay. That one was also pretty obvious.
Yeah.
God, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't want to do either of those. That hurts.
Yeah, it's very gross.
Ugh.
I don't know how you do that. A lot of leverage.
All right. Would you rather have no internet or no cell phone?
No internet or no cell phone?
I think that you would rather have no internet. Because I think that for you...
That would be nice.
Yeah, exactly.
I wouldn't be able to exist in the world, but I would go live in a better world.
Well, you'd have a cell phone. You'd be able to call people.
Yeah, but I wouldn't... But I couldn't Google something.
You would just be a person... Oh, man.
I would... No, but
you'd be at the library, dude.
Dude, I would love it. That sounds like... I feel relaxed thinking about that idea.
I do too, in all honesty.
I think, though, that you would rather not have the cell phone.
I think you're right. I think that realistically, if it really came down to it, I want to say that I would choose the cell phone over the internet.
Yeah.
But I think that you're correct. That I would choose the internet.
Yeah, because you could still you could carry around a laptop and make calls.
Yeah, you can Skype people. You carry
Skype?
an iPad.
You cannot Skype people. Skype's out.
Skype is out.
Skype
Right,
does not
it's
exist
Zoom now. All right. Would you rather go back in time to meet your ancestors or go into the future to meet your great-grandchildren?
I feel like I'd be so disappointed by my ancestors. Shit, I'm not supposed to answer for myself.
You're ruining it.
I know, I'm
the
totally
whole point.
ruining it.
I think you would rather go back in time and meet your ancestors.
Okay, interesting.
I just think that you would find them to be very impressive. You'd be like, damn, you guys just like really like persevered through a lot and did so much to make it so that I could thrive in the 21st century.
Now, that is true. Have I told you the story about my like great grandfather who crossed on the Mayflower?
On the Mayflower?
It was one of them. It was one of the main three. Yeah.
Dang.
And I think yes, I'm 90% sure.
Just be confident.
Yeah, he did. But
He was on the Mayflower.
so honestly, I think this story, like, well, I think it's so funny. It makes I think it perfectly states my family lineage. Like, I'm like, yes, this is who my mom is. This is who I am. This is who my grandma is. This is who my sister is. This dude, his Bible went over the side of the ship. He jumped out after it, got his Bible back, and they fished him out of the water. In that moment, my great-grandfather chose like dedication to like this specific thing over like my existence.
Whoa.
And like luckily he was fished back out of the water, but like that is a true moment in history that like I could have stopped existing.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Right?
How do you know about that?
Because so not only that, his house is one of the only ones still standing by Plymouth Rock.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. And the Duns have been clumsy ever since.
No, well, not the Duns, but it was my mom's side of the family. But yes, but no, like, yeah. It's what I just think is so funny is like, yeah, that's the level of like specific conviction that my family does have.
Also, your family has been in America since the beginning of the Pilgrims.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, and then like that's so like yes, on that side, beginning of the Pilgrims. On the other side is like my Mormon ancestry and like my family being part of it from I don't know I haven't traced that one back as far but like coming from through all of it, there's like I can find journal entries from part of them like pilgriming over here and
like
stuff,
following Joseph Smith. I
think so, because they were part of the main Mormon. Like, yeah, they were part of the main pilgrimage.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dude. So, and like,
that's actually a crazy amount of detail.
Yeah. Not only did they like pilgrim over here, then they fought against the U.S. military for their existence. Like, so genuinely, like, I mean, yeah. It's really fascinating.
Wow.
I think that there would be some people that I would be like, Jesus Christ, man, you have some really outdated views. But like the level of like fighting for the survival and their existence is, I mean, it's a miracle that it
wild.
exists.
Damn.
Yeah.
I like how playing a silly game like this actually allows us to like learn more about each other.
Yeah.
That's really interesting. Yeah, my great grandparents came over in like the early 1900s.
Okay.
On both sides of my family.
Yeah, but like they made the choice to come over here.
Oh yeah. It's fascinating.
Do you know why they decided to come over here?
On my dad's side of the family, they just were kind of like sensing what was coming with the Nazis. Mm-hmm. And then I have no idea why my mom's side of the family immigrated to America.
I
literally don't have the slightest clue.
You got to see if she knows.
I'll ask. I don't think she does. I feel like I might have asked her this.
So I have an answer for you, though. So I would say, I think you want to know your future generations. Mm-hmm. I think not only do you want to know like about them, I think you want to know what the future holds. And so I think that you would want to have a glimpse into that.
You're completely right. However, I think that the existential dread of the possibility of like, I think I might be scared of the ramifications of going to the future.
That's
so
true.
that I would choose the opposite.
Okay, that makes sense.
I wouldn't want to like go to the future and find out that my kids suck like Marty McFly does.
Yeah, I mean, or the most terrifying, you go deep into the future and there's no one.
Yeah,
and you're
dude.
just like, what?
Oh God, doesn't Marty McFly have to go to the future because his kid's a chicken or something like that?
Something like that.
His kid's
Yeah.
basically just a punk.
It's been a while since I've done the trilogy.
Oh my God. Okay, Jesus. I just looked at this one. Let's not answer this one. But the question is, would you rather be homeless or in prison?
Yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, maybe a little outdated.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Here's actually a really good question. Would you rather receive cleaning supplies or a weighing scale as a present?
Cleaning supplies or a weighing scale?
Yeah. I'm going to guess that you would rather get a weighing scale for a present.
That'd be pretty sweet. I already have one, so
That is the problem. But you also already have cleaning supplies.
this is such a weird one. Like, they're both fine. I mean, if I ask for it, the weighing scale is really presumptuous.
I got to be real.
Or do they mean a food
I was
scale?
imagining food scale.
Because at first I was imagining food scale, and then I was like, weighing scale, do they just mean like a body scale?
I think it's definitely open-ended, so it could be
Yeah.
for anything. What if
Well-
it's a scale to weigh like Theo? You could have like a dog weighing scale.
No, because I love holding her in my arms and then stepping on the scale. There's nothing cuter. So I would say if we're saying food scale for you versus cleaning supplies, I'm going to add a corollary to this, which is that the food scale is awesome. That like if it's a premium ass food scale, even if it doesn't do extra stuff, but it's premium, you want that over cleaning supplies.
I would be stoked.
Yeah. If it's just a basic one, you already have one, so it doesn't matter.
But I also already have cleaning supplies, so.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Cleaning supplies, you don't need that many. You need Windex, you need maybe some bleach.
It's really easy to buy too many,
Yeah.
but yeah, you honestly just need a few things.
The one that apparently you're not supposed to use is wood cleaning stuff.
Really?
Apparently that can break down the actual protection on it.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
know that. Like
Yeah.
pine sol or whatever?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's apparently not good for the
Isn't
actual
it
treatment
funny
of the
how
wood.
we have so many cleaning supplies that are actually just like bad for stuff?
Yeah.
And it's like, don't use this. But
Yeah.
like, what?
Because it'll make it
Clearly, people are buying billions of dollars of the stuff.
Yeah, it'll make it shine more. I don't know if people are buying pine sol as much as they used to.
I mean,
like when I was a kid, pine sol was a huge thing.
Enough that it's still in every single grocery store.
I guess so. Is it?
I don't know. Maybe it's not, but I think it is.
I have no idea.
Okay, here's a good question. Would you rather live in a new country every month or never go on vacation again? That's a really tough
Or
one.
never go on vacation again?
Yeah. Basically, you would just stay in the city that you were in. Like, you would stay in Los Angeles for the rest of your life.
Wait, but it says vacation. Okay. But that's so.
Let's be clear. You either live in a new country every month
Or
or
you can never leave your city.
you can never leave your city.
Okay.
And, like, obviously, I mean, like, you can go anywhere in LA County.
So, but
you can stay anywhere in the
but
county.
if I live in a different country, I can still do vacations other places.
Yes.
Because the problem is that I don't live. Okay, I need to stop answering for myself. I don't know why this is so hard.
Answer for me. You didn't answer. You didn't answer for yourself yet.
For
I don't know what you said.
Yeah, for you, you're staying. You want to live in one place.
For you, I feel like you would really value being in one place, but I feel like you wouldn't like making the choice to be stuck somewhere. So you would choose the new country every month.
Okay. See, the thing that I thought about was my family doesn't live here. Mm-hmm. And so if I choose to just be stuck here, I can never see, like, my family just has to come here every time, which is not going to happen as often. And the same is true, like, so, but then if I do the other one, then I don't get to see you guys as much. This is a nightmare. I don't want either of these
This
options.
one really is a nightmare, but at least people can come visit you. You can
I think
take
that if
vacations
I can take vacations
from your vacation.
I think if I can take vacations, then I got to go with the traveling one.
Yeah. I think I also would have to go with the traveling one.
Yeah.
Cause like I think it's just too much of a hellscape to be stuck.
Yeah.
To like that's not even throwing shade on like people who don't travel outside their city. It's like it's not a hellscape to choose not to travel. It's a hellscape to not be able to travel.
Yeah, that's the thing with this one. It's like, okay, would you rather live a life where you're not traveling that often and you get to hang out where you're at, or do you want to travel? Like that's a different question than what this asked.
Yeah, man, that's actually kind of a hellscape.
Yeah, either one sucks.
Oh God. Some of these are weird, dude. Okay, here we go. Would you rather go to an intimate birthday party for someone you don't know or organize a huge party for a close friend?
Organize a huge party for a close friend. I'll go with organize. Oh, God.
You're so bad at this.
I don't know why I'm
There's one rule.
I don't know why. This is crazy. I honestly feel like you keep answering in a way that I wouldn't say it first, and you're more right about me than I am. So what I will say for you, though, is that you would rather organize a big party for one of your close friends.
I think that definitely.
Yeah.
It would. I think I would get stressed out going to an intimate party for someone I don't know.
Dude, it's hard.
Yeah,
dude.
it's
very hard. I mean,
I do think it's actually even harder to go to a big party for someone you don't know.
Yes, it is.
That's actually harder than an intimate party.
Because at an intimate party, people make the effort to befriend you.
Yeah. There's something really rewarding, though, about planning a big party for a friend that you care about.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's actually like a really fun thing to do.
You're currently doing it.
I am. I'm planning your bachelor party.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
Wait, you didn't answer for me.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said it. So, yeah.
But do you think that's right?
I do think it's right for you. Yes.
Yeah.
I think that you would find going to an intimate party for someone you don't know interesting.
Yeah.
But I don't think you would prefer that over planning a big party for someone that you know.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Would you rather wear a crass, sexually suggestive uniform to work or an extremely stuffy, uncomfortable uniform? And we're answering for each other.
You would rather wear a stuffy uniform.
I would. That is true. Not because I'm a prude, just because I think that I would feel more comfortable at work in that.
Yes.
Something that was sexually provocative.
Yeah.
I think you would actually be really happy like wearing like a crop top and stuff to work.
I think that at first I would hate it. Mm-hmm. And then the more that I got positive reactions from people, the more I'd find it liberating.
I like that. Would you rather... Okay, here's a good one. Would you rather go to jail for a crime you didn't commit or someone else go to jail for a crime you committed?
Wait, read it again one more time.
Would you rather go to jail for a crime you did not commit or have someone else go to jail for a crime that you did commit? And we're answering for each other.
Yeah, you would rather go to jail than let somebody else go to jail on your behalf.
I think you're the same.
Yeah, 100%.
And just like...
Dude, we're the most boring lawful good you've ever met.
Yeah, we really are. Because here's the thing. I actually have like a deep phobia of like being accused of a crime that I didn't commit. Mm-hmm. Like I'm really scared of that possibility.
Oh, man. See, I have nightmares that I've committed a crime and I'm going to get away with it or somebody else is going to go down for me. Like I actually have had that where like when I was in college, I had this one where I killed somebody and then my friend Haley was going to go to jail on my behalf.
Oh, geez.
And I had this sickening thing of like, I have to go fess up to this. Like I have to own up to this and accept the consequences. And so, yeah.
I've had the dream where I killed somebody. I've never killed someone in the dream. The dream always starts after the person's dead already.
Yeah.
And I'm either trying to like hide the evidence or I'm just like living and I know where the evidence is and like the cops are like getting closer and I'm like, oh God, am I going to get found out any minute now and like terrified? But
Yeah.
it's not a fun dream.
Nope.
But like the idea of like getting accused of being like a domestic terrorist and when you're not and like going to jail for that or something like is a terrifying idea.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. No,
And I hate anytime I see that happen in the movies. Like
Yeah.
when someone gets framed for something for like being an assassin or something when they're not. And I'm like, oh God.
Yeah.
Now everyone just thinks that person's a bad person.
They do. They absolutely do.
Would you rather live on canned food or ramen noodles for a week?
Canned food or ramen noodles for a week?
Mm-hmm.
Canned noodles are. I'm gonna go with the.
Oh wait,
okay.
for each other.
Yeah, I know. I sorry. I was gonna say I'm gonna go with the. You would say this.
Okay.
Now, can we put some rules on this?
If you want to, sure.
You can't spruce these up.
You can't spruce them up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's like within the confines.
You can
of
add
this.
salt.
No.
No salt?
No.
Oh God.
You cannot adjust these.
Okay. Yeah.
Then I think you go with ramen.
I think you go with ramen too.
Yeah, I do.
See, there's a lot of options for canned food though. There's like Chef Boyardee. There's all these different vegetables.
Can you change them every time? Is that, or do you have to choose one?
It's just canned food.
Yeah, this maybe isn't specific enough.
I mean, there's just so much canned food because you
Yeah,
can
that's
like
a
go
good
and get
point.
like you can go and get like pulled pork in a can. Like there's tons of stuff in cans.
That's true. This isn't specific enough because ramen is just the same.
Yeah, you're stuck with this one thing.
Okay, never mind. We're both canned food.
We're both canned food. What the fuck? Some of these are crazy.
Okay, read them. We don't
Would
have to
you
answer
rather
'em.
drink all the half-empty drinks or smoke all the cigarette butts the day after a big crazy party? I think you would rather drink all the half-empty drinks. That's disgusting.
You know what? Yeah, you would too, because neither of us smoke. But which one's healthier? Probably smoking. Well, I don't know. How long does bacteria last from all of those people?
I think it lasts a long time.
Yeah, so honestly, it
the night
probably
after, so it's all
is
still there.
better to smoke the cigarettes.
Maybe, yeah. Ugh.
They're probably both bad, but
They're probably both bad.
like just smoking some cigarettes one time isn't gonna.
What situation did we end up in that we had to do this? Or this was what
I
we
think
were
we're
forced
pledges.
into. Oh, we're pledges. We have to go and get rid of everything.
Oh, that would be.
All right. Would you rather invite your most annoying relative over to dinner or go over to dinner at their home? I think that you would rather go over to dinner at their home. Because I think in your mind, it's like, get it over with and then come back home and
Yeah.
like be in your safe space.
Yeah. I think you would probably. I think you would have them come over to your place.
Why?
Well, so the thing is, I totally get that you can leave their place. And I don't know who this would be for you.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you're not going to name them on a microphone.
You're going to name your most annoying relative, right? I'm just kidding. No.
I'm
don't
trying
do
to
that.
think of who it would really be, but what constitutes annoying could be like, are they dangerous?
Yeah.
Because like maybe it's that they're dangerous,
Mm-hmm.
in which case maybe it's safer that you have them at your home. But I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. It really depends on whoever this is.
You went to a crazy place with it, but you were correct that I would rather have them over to my place because I feel safe on my own battlefield.
See, yeah, that's what I mean though. It's like you feel safe in your own place.
Yes. And I
Like-
don't trust their food safety. If they're annoying, what are the chances they have good food safety? Pretty low.
Yeah, that's
I don't
true.
want their cooking.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's actually a really good point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, food is the just the level of food. Because like if you get to cook your own food, you get to just be like, at least I'm having my own food.
Yeah.
I think that I would rather them come over to my place.
So I was wrong. Damn it. Would you rather use your photo ID as your profile photo or post your last test conversation to social media?
My last test conversation?
Yeah.
Well,
Your last test conversation.
I
don't know what that means.
I like to test out my conversations. I go and just spitball them at parties.
All right, here's a better one for you. Would you rather never sing or never dance again? And I think that for you, you would rather never sing again.
Yes. I think you would too.
I think that when it really comes down to it,
it's a type.
I wish I could sing, and then I would rather choose that over dance, but I can't sing, so I think I would choose dance.
The problem is that we're a dancing friend group.
Yeah.
And so it doesn't matter that no one can sing because we're dancing hard.
Yep.
And so I just think that there's too many opportunities where dancing is much more of a part of our life than necessarily having to sing is.
I found an app the other day that says it'll teach you how to sing, and like it has like popular songs in it, and then like you sing and it like tells you like what note each of the like parts of the word is supposed to be at, and like you sing and it like tells you what key you're at. And I was so bad. I couldn't get it to ever be at the right note. And I was so awful at it. And I was like, I just need to keep practicing. But I couldn't get it to ever be at the right note. And I was like, what's wrong with me?
That is a terrible app. I think singing is one of those where you have to have a teacher because you have to have some of those fundamentals and stuff.
My teacher told me I was helpless when I was a kid.
Well, that's a bad
They
teacher.
brought me to a singing teacher for like a consultation, and she said, he's helpless. I can't do anything.
I know that makes me so mad. That person's an idiot.
I was so upset. Would you rather carry around a brick in your bag for no reason or not be allowed to carry around anything with you?
That's one of those where it's like a brick, obviously.
I'd obviously rather carry a brick.
Why would I not?
Bricks aren't that heavy.
I
guess it is all the time. So like if you get to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, you have to pick up the brick.
It's really annoying.
You constantly have a brick on you.
Just get a brick bag.
Oh, honestly, you could have like a little like baby Bjorn.
Yeah.
That has the brick in it. Would you rather eat nothing but salad or nothing but dessert for a week? You would rather eat nothing but dessert, assuming that you would be able to live through the week.
Yeah, you would rather do salad.
Mm-hmm. I really would.
I actually think I would rather do salad too.
Oh, really?
I just don't think that I would like that. That would
be too much.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather get caught looking at something adult only online by your parents or by your boss?
Michael, don't look.
I like how we consider each other to be our bosses. Because I immediately was like, Casey, don't look.
I think that you would rather not have your parents.
Yeah, I'd rather not have my parents. I'm getting told only. Would you rather live right next to a huge stadium or the airport? And I'm saying like LAX.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's got to be not.
Yeah, wow, that would be so annoying because traffic around stadiums does get crazy. But LAX is like always crazy. Yes. And also the planes taking off constantly. That's a tough one.
It is a tough one.
I think I would probably go with the stadium. I think that infrequent noise doesn't bother me as much as frequent noise does.
Mm-hmm. I think that's a good question because the noise element.
I answered for myself.
Yeah,
I messed up this time.
Thank God. So obviously you would go with that. What do you think I would do?
I think that you would go with LAX because I think you'd get used to the noise, and you would be bothered by like the loud concerts and things that like happen.
The problem is I actually totally get your argument that infrequent, where it's just like, oh, okay. But But it's a stadium, so like how infrequent actually is that?
Probably like once or twice a week.
Yeah. Versus constantly having planes. I don't know, man. But would I get used to it?
That is the question.
I don't know, because consistent like annoyances drive me up the wall because I get tired of them at some point. I would hate both of these, but I guess I would go with LAX.
It's
Sure.
two choices. Two bad choices. Ooh, would you rather go on a silent, non-speaking retreat for a week or go on a long weekend vacation with someone who never shuts up and doesn't want to talk about anything good? Like,
Doesn't want to talk about anything good?
like you don't like talking to this person.
Okay, but what was the first one?
You go to a silent retreat.
You would. What? It can't be that they don't talk about anything good. Because that's just like.
But I think I think it's
awful.
too obvious that we would rather go.
I just think it's like you literally would never get peace and quiet on this vacation.
I think that's the point. It's like it's either that you never talk or that like someone's just always talking. To
I
you.
know.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying that it's not always
Okay.
It's just that you would get tired of them talking constantly.
Cool. Okay. Yeah.
I still think you would probably go with talking the whole time.
I think that you would choose the silent retreat for the novelty of it. I don't think you'd choose that for every vacation, but I think you'd be interested in trying it out.
Yeah, 100%. If I
Yeah.
like had the choice, yeah.
I kind
But
of feel like that sounds like a hellscape.
no, I think it sounds pretty cool if we're doing cool stuff. My thing with like silent retreats is it's like, okay, but if I'm just like sitting around or
That's
something.
what I
or,
imagine
like,
it is every time.
Like I want to go hiking.
I always imagine that you're just doing nothing.
Yeah, and that
That
sounds
you're just like at this place being silent.
that sounds terrible.
Because
What
yeah.
I'd be super down for is a silent retreat where like, you know, I'd even be down. You're playing freaking laser tag and stuff. Well, you're just being quiet though.
That'd be rad. That'd be
I don't
so
know.
cool to go play laser
You're
tag
doing
quiet.
team bonding stuff, but where you have to be quiet the whole time. Things like that.
Do you want to start a silent retreat together?
Yeah, that sounds rad.
I'm actually pretty into this.
Hell yeah.
I think we just came across something.
Yeah.
Would you rather ride a skateboard or walk on your hands everywhere you went? I think you would rather ride a skateboard.
Okay, but going upstairs would be really annoying.
You'd never be able to go upstairs.
Yeah, I think you would go with skateboard. Because walking on your hands isn't possible.
Would you rather not shower for a week or 3 times a day for a week?
You would rather. Ooh, this is tough. I think you would rather not shower. You'd get anxious about the amount of time you're wasting taking those 3 showers.
You are correct. It definitely depends on what's going on that week. if it's just like, yo, I don't have that much going on, I would rather do the no shower. But if it's like I have a bunch of jobs lined up, I'm gonna be mortified.
Yeah, but how are you going to fit in all those showers
Oh,
if
that
you have
is
a bunch of stuff
true.
going on?
The logistics of it are a nightmare. Man, maybe this is always better to just do the no shower.
Yeah.
I also feel like I always think I smell way worse than other people think I smell.
Yeah.
Like I always am like, man, everyone can tell that I'm filthy.
Yeah.
But in reality, it's like I look fine.
Yeah.
Like I haven't showered in 5 days.
Jeez.
No, I'm kidding. I showered this morning. Showered like 2 hours ago.
I mean, it's
I
been
think
a
that
couple
you
weeks, but
would rather also not shower.
yeah, I find showering annoying.
It's
Sometimes it's relaxing,
it
but
depends
like,
on the time of day. Do you
Yeah.
like morning showers or
No.
evening showers?
I actually like middle of the day showers.
Middle of the day showers are the best.
Yeah, dude.
Middle of the day showers feel so good.
It's a little break from everything that I've got going on. I either put on some like music or I just do it quiet and then I just like let my brain think. It's nice.
Morning showers to me are a sensory nightmare.
Yes, I agree.
Middle of the day showers are fantastic in every single way and super relaxing.
Mm-hmm.
Nighttime showers are a bit of a chore, but they feel okay.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I feel.
Morning showers are the fucking worst though.
They're not great.
Would you rather cook a different meal for each member of your family every night, or never get to choose what's for dinner? This is a tough one. For you, I think you would be upset not being able to choose what you eat for dinner.
Yeah.
So I think you'd put up with cooking a different meal for each member of your family.
I think I would. And I think you'd be the same. You have to be able to cook. So
Yeah, that's my problem. Is like I wouldn't actually mind if someone else chose what's for dinner every night. I would like to choose sometimes, but like
yeah.
I wouldn't want to give up cooking. But I guess I don't have to give up cooking.
Yeah,
in
I
this
guess
scenario.
that's true. They just tell
I just
you what
don't get to choose.
Yeah, they just tell you what they want you to cook.
So this might be a logistics one again of like the logistics of me having to cook these meals every night. Sounds awful. So I think I would choose.
Insane.
I think I would choose not choosing what's for dinner because I can still cook.
I guess I would too because like I don't want to cook 5 different things.
But like
I'm happy to make alterations.
Cool.
You know, one person needs this type of meat. This other person needs this type of meat.
There's this hellscape of a TikTok channel where this woman shows what her family's eating for dinner every night, and she cooks a different meal for everyone in her family, her husband, and her daughter. And she plates up the food in front and like, this is what my husband's having for dinner. This is what my daughter's having for dinner. This is what I'm having for dinner. And they all have different things every night. And she cooks them all herself. And it's just like,
why?
This is hell.
Yeah, why are you doing that?
She explains it that they all have different dietary needs and preferences. And they don't want to like force their daughter to eat the way that they do. And they don't want to force each other to eat the way that each other do. So, but
I feel like there's a middle ground here.
Yeah, they go all out.
I feel like that daughter's going to have some weird expectations later in life.
Yeah.
I'd be like, hell no. Because again, like I think about that with like us having kids is I'm pescatarian. Charlotte doesn't eat red meat.
Mm-hmm. Chickatarian.
Yeah, she's a chickatarian. And so like, but also red meat's not that good for people. Right. So like, I'm like, we'll probably.
I don't know. According to the FDA, you're supposed to eat nothing but red meat.
Yeah, that's
carnivore diet for their life.
At home, I think what we would probably do is do chickatarian, where I'll just like sub in fish sometimes and things like that. But and then you know when we go out, maybe they can get like a steak or something. But that like we're not pushing that we're making sure that they're getting the nutrients that they actually need, and that we're not pushing our ideas on them too hard.
Yeah. I'm terrified of the idea of my kid being a picky eater.
Well, it's going to happen. I mean,
Yeah,
to some
extent, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like I just don't want my kid to be like a picky eater.
Yeah.
That's all I'm scared of.
I think
like kids are gonna have preferences, and that's
I think
totally
you just
okay.
then can't allow them to be right. Like you just have to be willing to like sit there. I mean, there will probably be some where it's just you can't do anything about it, but for the most part, I think it's just you have to sit there and actually like get them to try things over and over again.
Sometimes I heard that like one of the things you're supposed to do with kids now is like with vegetables, like you put the vegetable on their plate every single time, but you don't force them to eat it, and but you always put it on their plate.
Yeah,
and that way they get used to it being there, and then they like eventually will try it and get used to it.
Yeah.
Versus like if it's like a special new thing, like they get like weirded out by it. I don't know.
Here's one thing. Don't boil Brussels sprouts.
Dude, my dad loved to tell us as a kid about how his parents would boil Brussels sprouts. And now he as an adult, he loves them because he roasts them.
So,
and he was like, my parents made me hate Brussels sprouts.
That was Charlotte's mom too. She was like, I hate Brussels sprouts. And then Charlotte baked Brussels sprouts for her. And she was like, these are great. I was like, and I'm like, yeah, dude, these are freaking amazing. Brussels sprouts are incredible, but you just can't boil them.
Boiled.
It's the grossest thing.
Steaming vegetables also kind of sucks.
Yeah, steaming vegetables does kind of suck.
Yeah. Would you rather have a dog that looks like a baby or a baby that looks like a dog?
So is it just a baby? Is it just that the baby acts like a dog?
No, looks like a dog.
I get that it looks like a dog, but what does that mean?
It looks like a dog. Like it's like a whole wrinkled like a pug.
Well, I love pugs.
Yeah, and it's a little baby that looks like a pug.
For you, I think that you would go with that the dog looks like a baby.
I would.
Because the baby's going to get bullied. for looking like a dog.
Yeah, I'd be concerned about my baby.
Because it's got to be to an extreme extent. It's not
Yeah,
just
no,
like
it's an extreme
owners
extent.
look like their dogs. Sometimes.
Yeah, like it's kind of furry.
Well, then it's just a werewolf.
Werewolf baby.
Okay, well, that sounds kind of cool.
Okay, you'd like the werewolf baby.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll let Charlotte know. Oh, God, no. Okay, we're not answering this one. But would you rather cook the family pet and serve it to unsuspecting guests or eat the pet yourself?
Ew,
We're not eating that. We're not answering that one.
We're not eating that.
Would you rather live in a historic war movie or a dystopian future movie? That's actually a tough question.
What was the first option?
A historic war movie
Oh, okay.
or a dystopian future movie? Let's actually choose the movie. Would you rather be in Saving Private Ryan
Okay.
or what's a dystopian future movie?
Or, Mad Max.
Oh, yeah, Mad Max. Okay.
But is Mad Max too bad?
Mad Max is real bad.
Yeah.
I think that,
I think we just have to figure out rather
Children
than
of Men.
Yeah, I haven't seen Children of Men.
It's a bad future. What's another one?
Oh, I'm trying to think of I think
Blade Runner.
I think the problem is that Saving Private Ryan's too good.
But dude, I've imagined myself in that D-Day scene many times, and I'm like, man, I would not do well.
Okay, that's true, but that's yes. Could it be worse though?
Worse than
because
Saving
Dystopian
Private
is
Ryan?
so bad.
Well, like Blade Runner. Blade Runner's livable.
Okay, Blade Runner is a good option. Okay,
Yeah.
Blade Runner versus Saving Private Ryan.
And I think the difference with Saving Private Ryan is that you might die in the war, but if you don't die, you do get to go home afterwards.
Yeah. I mean, but now it feels like you would go with Blade Runner because Blade Runner is actually way better than.
The Blade Runner is not a fun future.
Yeah.
It's pretty terrible.
Yeah, but it's not that bad.
Well, there we go. You would rather live in Blade Runner.
I just think for most of the people living in Blade Runner, it's like they're just living.
What if you're one of the robots that they send
life.
to the planets to do mining operations and be tortured?
Well, yeah, that wouldn't be great.
Yeah, that'd be sad.
Okay.
Would you rather be a robot that gets tortured on another planet and forced to mine, or would you rather charge the beaches in D-Day?
Oh man, that's really tough.
Yeah, that's tough.
Because we're saying that there's no guarantee you live with the D-Day one.
No, if there was a guarantee you live in D-Day, I would be there. That would absolutely be what I would want to do.
Yeah.
If you guarantee me that I get to live through D-Day, I'll charge the beaches in D-Day. Any day.
Any day?
Any day.
No, you don't want to live with that PTSD. But I think you would go with. D-Day.
Yeah. I would have to confront my own cowardice, but yeah.
Well, everyone did.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if I'd do very good in D-Day.
No, but you wouldn't do very good in indentured servitude as
No, would not.
a robot.
Nope. Well, any more we should do, or should we call it there?
I think that's a pretty good place to call it.
Yeah.
Everybody,
Would you rather have a pet you're allergic to or a pet you don't like? You'd rather have a pet you're allergic to.
I think you would rather have a pet you don't like.
Yeah, having allergies to a pet would be brutal.
I couldn't do the allergies.
Yeah, it would drive me
I can't have a pet that I like that I'm allergic to. So,
yeah.
Well, let us know what you guys think. Whether you would storm the beaches of Normandy
Or live in Blade Runner.
Yeah.
As an indentured robot.
Yeah, or whether you would want to go into the future to visit your distant relatives or the past and all of your ancestors.
We really explored some hellscapes today.
Yeah, we really did. Good job, Michael.
Good job.